Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the channel. As always, please do take a moment and like and subscribe down below. I really do appreciate it. I'm hoping to start growing again. It's been a pretty slow couple of months, and mostly because of the market, and I'm okay with that. I'm not here I'm here for the long term, not short term. Definitely enjoyed the last video I did and got a lot of great comments from it. Just kind of going and generalizing kind of what things I'm looking at right now, what I'm trying to play in this space with, where it's a little bit more of me in control of the money as opposed to just throwing it into a DAP and hoping and crossing my fingers kind of thing. But this one I am excited to bring to you as well because it's again something different in the space. It's kind of your an MMO-ish type thing, arcadey type thing, kind of dungeon or double dragon type fighting style with the punching and kicking. Really cool. So anyways, give this one a like no matter what. Even if you don't subscribe, that's great. That's okay. Give this one a like. I think it should get out there to the masses. I think the space needs something fun like this to play around with, something to kind of just take you away from trading or from staring at the computer too long, and just although it's still staring at the computer, having a little fun and having some competitiveness with other people. So I'd really like to see this take off and people have some fun. And there is even some earning opportunities here, which is also a nice bonus. Bitfighters, I'm not going to go through I'm going to go through the white paper on this one. I don't usually like doing that, but this one's pretty quick and easy, and I just think it kind of hits the points that we want to get through. And yeah, I just think it's important. So MMO action game featuring unique digital characters known as bit fighters, which we'll show those off in a minute. And you're basically going into a kind of a ring type style. There's a couple little aspects, simple aspects of the game right now, but I'm really looking forward to seeing how this evolves. I think there's a lot of opportunity here for this one. So again, come on for the ride. Hopefully you enjoy this. Their mission is to create a super fun multiplayer experience on an ownable and scalable platform, deeply woven with utility that thrives on Bitcoin. So this is one of the big things right here that I really love about it. It's not creating some random token that you only have utility inside the DApp with. They're staying away from that and just using something that's tried, tested, and true, and you can just kind of play around using that token as opposed to anything else, or coin in this case. Why Bitcoin? I'm presuming they're going to say something similar to what I just said, but Bitcoin is and expected to remain a king of crypto for the foreseeable future. That is why we chose it as a backbone of our project. Unlike the vast majority of DeFi projects, at Bitfighters, there are no native tokens or no and liquidity pools. Like this is why, like there's no issue with Bitcoin flying up or flying down with one or two sales kind of thing. It's got a robust backing, and it's neat to give it some utility like this for fun. And again, on the AVAX chain though, so you're not paying any real fees or anything like that. The gas fees are pretty low and all that jazz. The Bitfighter difference. Bitfighters only use NFTs to access the game features, and Bitcoin as a game token. The players focus on economy anchored. So hyperinflated native token, obviously, they're doing by APYs. Only Bitcoin, so no worries there. So it just goes through a little list. So I'll let you guys have a look at that stuff. Always good to read through the white paper, and this one is no different. Roadmap, definitely have a peek at that. And see what kind of catches your fancy, but they've already kind of gone through most of it. There's some other things coming. The 1K, they're going through the prizes and stuff right now. There's been a couple of prizes given away in this kind of beta phase of it, and looking forward to seeing how that translates into when we have more fighters and stuff. Again, you guys can go through that. The game. So this is one of the main things right now that I wanted to draw your attention to. The 1K Club is kind of your ability to also earn while having access to it. So there's only going to be 1,000 of the 1K Club members that will exist. So that's where the 1K card comes from. Players are incentivized to get their VIP cards earlier, as the price is programmed in USD to climb by 0.555% each subsequent card. So every time somebody buys it, the price is going up by a little bit. But again, it's not doing a tiered thing where it's going up by these leaps and bounds. It's pretty minimal and going up over time, which I think is actually a great incentive for them and a great way for them to ask people to kind of start earlier. But if they don't start earlier, or you wait on this or whatever, you're not getting totally gouged. Players will be able to access the Bitfighters Lab staging server. So this is kind of the testing and everything that we're able to get into now, and I'll show you a little bit of in a moment. pay reduced taxes. So as our preferred members, we reduce PBS taxes for holders by 50%. So this gives you some incentive there. This means instead of paying 10% on all PBS taxes, holders only pay 5%. So a nice little savings there. Get a row on the founders log found in every headquarters. Members of the 1,000 are able to record text in their row on the founders log and see. Hold the top spot. So who visits you first? The 1,000 vote on allocations of shares and splits 40% of the treasury yield. So this is where there's some passive income opportunities there. As the game progresses, there's funds that will be dispersed to the VIP holders or the 1K club people. Each month, yield revenues are distributed equally amongst all the 1K holders. The more cards you hold, the more of the distribution you'll receive. So technically, you can buy more than one of those if you choose to. Get access to special features and events, so don't miss out. So just some neat features and some incentive to get in early. It's not hugely expensive. I think they are going to be going up in price when they launch. And apologize, I should have had that information here. I know it was 200 and something right now. Yeah, I apologize. I should have checked that out. So items right now, I'm assuming they're going to expand on these, but right now there's a brew. This brew helps you either in ring. You have to be careful because you can get punched while you're taking brew and then it's wasted. But it gives you the ability to get something out of that in the ring. And then when you're done your match, if you want to get back in, you can buy a couple of brews and get your health back up so you can jump back in the ring. The bit fighters, we'll go see those in a moment, and we'll go through that. There's rarity points. Attribute points. So the attribute points I'll show you. This stuff is probably easier to show you inside. And then city. The first city in each server is known as a Genesis city. It serves as the origin point for each unique bit fighters. World servers that you have. City owners. Players can acquire property rights to a city by either winning a city gates minigame or by acquiring city NFTs from other players. King of your own city. So there's some neat little abilities there. Plots. So just really, really neat mechanics, and I could really see how this could grow over time and create a lot of very interesting opportunities for passive income, like owning my own ring, like my, I don't know, Pocket Aces dojo or something like that. And then people, and there's gangs that are created as well. So if people want to join my gang, we can all come in, and I think we all benefit from winnings there. But at the same token, there's some passive income opportunities there. So pretty neat. Definitely go check out the Discord, which the link is down below, and come on by and let's have a little further look at everything. Web3 games. So there's some neat little things to look at here. Strategy to look at. So definitely have a peek at that. Other than that, inside here you can see your bit fighters. So I had this one named Frogger. I probably should have used this guy. So you can see their stats on them all, and you can see them here as well. And stamina is very important in this game. If you get kind of tired out, you end up kind of like freezing while your character gains back its breath, basically. And obviously that leaves you kind of very exposed to somebody coming and giving you a good beat down. So be careful with that. But basically, let's grab this character. You can give them a name, hard hat, because I'm really original, and a lucky number, 55. Why not? I don't know why that came to me, but and then register your fighter. So there's a little tiny bit of gas, 2 cents there for that. And then once you've done that, you can enter in. So right now there's just the one server. Over time, obviously more will be created. Maximum is 50 people per server. So as things go, they'll figure that out. And then you can connect, and it'll bring you into the ring. So in here, you can move around, you can punch and kick using the left and right mouse button. And then, as I said, you go over here to put money into your wallet. Right now I already have some, so I don't need to. But you'd come here to put money in your wallet in order to be able to fight with. And basically you're betting it, so that's cool. And then when you go over here, you click bet, and you can enter your amount, or you click fight, and you can enter an amount in here. So right now your total wager is 100 no matter what, the ante basically, and then you can add whatever you want if you want to make it higher. And then over here is your drinks. So you'll come over here, you'll punch that, and you'll hit OK, and it will spit out a brew. So they're 5 bits. They're pretty inexpensive. And then what you'll want to do is then right click and equip. And then when you go into your fight, you're going to have it equipped, and you can use it if you get lucky enough and get enough room. So other than that, that's kind of it. And I'll go over here. I muted this. So this was a match that was going on, just so you can see the gameplay a little bit. As you can see, kicking and punching kind of thing going on there. So this is the Blockchain After Hours where we had a little fight there. So if anybody hasn't seen my Blockchain After Hours with Hidden and I, our Blockchain After Hours, then please come on by. We do that every Tuesday at 9 o'clock. And we just talk about everything and anything. Sometimes we'll have guests. We had Bonsai Tree, Bonsai, or sorry, oh my gosh, Groot. I am Groot. We had him on. He's a trader. Gave us a little bit of trading background, and then ended up putting and then showing us his Discord. So I gave him an opportunity to kind of have a chat with us. And in this case, Serenity came on because he's done some bit fighting videos and was free and able to come on and hang with us. So that was great. So if you haven't seen his videos, he goes into a little more in depth into bit fighters, I think, in a couple of videos. So have a peek at those. Other than that, that's basically it. So looking very forward to seeing what happens here and how this game evolves. I do obviously not financial advice. This is not a money making. You're not going to get rich quick kind of thing off of this. But I think it gives us a much needed break from the everyday of crypto and lets us have a little bit of fun inside the space, a lot more than any game has ever given us in this space, I think, so far. So very excited to seeing how that evolves. I hope you enjoyed this little bit of content. If you do, like I said, please hit that like and subscribe to help support them and myself. And join the Discord. Come on in, at me when you're in there if you want to let me know that you've joined them. Always love to see whenever people have watched a video and then decided to go and check it out. And everything launches on Sunday, I believe it is. So please take a look at that. And if you're interested, then get your 1K card because, like I said, it's going to be something different in the space. It's going to be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you very, very much. I will be doing a video on alpha shares, I believe, tomorrow when I get a moment. And that will be, I think, the next one. And then a few other things coming up. I'm going to be doing a lot more stuff around some trading things that I'm getting involved in or some bot type things that I'm getting involved in, just because I think it's really important that we put some of our money into our own hands when we invest it and hopefully try and take profits and all that stuff. So I'm looking forward to seeing how that stuff lands with some of you. The Midas Touch is going to be a rolling thing. So if you haven't checked that out yet, it's $1 to get some pretty robust early training on how to trade Forex. And then if you choose to go further with it, you can, but at least you've got a really nice foundation to start. I think it's a great thing for anybody to give it a whirl. And there's other things that I went through on that last video, so have a peek. I'm sure it'll show in at the end of this one. Thanks so very much, guys, for all your time and for supporting me here, and have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day.